Welcome to the Aussie Chaos Show. Today we're going to be doing a bass breakdown of this one. It's an interesting sort of bass. There's definitely some areas and so on, but it's yeah, there's some weaknesses in it too. So let's get cracking into it. Okay. So first off, let's go through and just take a look at some of the strengths and weaknesses of the bass. First off, there's a big weakness here. In other words, it's a dead zone in the bass that allows you to be able to go around it, and it's a typical thing that you'll generally see in most basses to be able to slow down bowlers. But yeah, it's like, so with that one, it yeah, I still don't know how to use that up properly. Okay, with that one, it's like, so you go through and you see that sort of stuff. Now, the next thing is whereabouts are the traps could be. So I've got these places around the outside, these places in the middle, and so on, there and there. And you take a look at them, it's like, which ones are really good, which ones aren't so good, and so on. But yeah, you can generally go through and break down what's currently there and what's not there, and so on. But it's like, you take a look at that one, it's this one, there's nothing to really pass to it. This one, there's nothing really to pass to it. This one's not too bad, but you've already taken out all the really good traps to it. This one, you know, a golem's either going to go there or go to the mortar, same as that one. Okay. And yeah, so with that, it's pretty much only there is pretty good. Everything else, it doesn't really do a lot, and everything can be pathed around. So if you take a look at that, then you know that it's like the Teslas are pretty much either going to be either in the corners or completely unprotected, or more than likely they're going to be in this area here. With that, yeah, it just makes it a little bit easier and a little bit harder to get the Queen and the CC at the same time. So for that, I'm going to assume that there's going to be either bombs, Teslas, bombs, Teslas, and so on. So from there, taking a look at what I want, since I like to do air, what I want to do is, if I can take out this section, actually let's change colour. If I can take out this section right here, that would be fantastic, because that just allows everything to pass around, and you'll be able to get the Queen and the CC and everything else. So all we really need to do is take enough to take out this one area here. So that's what we're after. Let's go up there. Yeah, so this area here. And to do that, so let's just assume that there's going to be Teslas here, or bombs or whatever, but yeah. So regardless of where that is, we'll go through, we'll take a look at that and see what we can get. Now, it's like, we already know that it's like, if we get one jump spell here, we can get in there, and all we got to do is just funnel and do whatever we need to do. This defense here, actually let's change colour, let's go back to this one. This defense here, you can actually drop a golem here and it won't go to there because there's more tiles, but you need to make sure that you drop the golem somewhere over here so it's out of range of this one. Yeah. Next thing, it's sort of like you can get pretty easy wizard funneling. So let's say 2 there, 2 there. Actually, you probably want the wizards afterwards to go here, so you probably want to put them 2 there. Then that way that'll pretty much sort this area out. Got a golem there. Probably drop the archer queen down here. Say cute. Let's go to a colour that everyone can see. Okay. And then with that, probably best to take maybe 1 or 2 Valks. The 2 Valks will always rush ahead, and that'll create a bit of a funnel on this side. It's an ongoing funnel as it happens, but every other troop moves slower, so they'll go a different direction. So if you have 2 Valks and they can take out, say, this area, so say 2 Valks go in there, then they'll go up there. You drop your Barb King here with maybe some bowlers. And yeah, they'll come up here, and so with the golem will die, use the king as a tank from that point on, and we should get this here. With that, more than likely we'll need a rage spell. We'll drop a rage spell here, but what we'll do is we'll wait for our tanking to go through this section here beforehand, and then yeah, then we'll go through, and that should, if there's any bombs there, will allow everything to go through. Then you drop the rage spell, so everything runs into the rage spell and isn't going to get affected by anything else. That solves that, solves the queen, solves the entry, solves the funnel. And then next we look at is the CC, the queen, and everything else is going to be here. The queen's already going to do work, but you want that poison on the CC. And this will allow us to take out... it will allow us to take out pretty much, should be roughly around this much. And that's pretty much the minimum that we want from that. Anything else that we get from that is a bonus. So that's what we want there. And that also leaves pathing, that if we do a Laloon, we can use the Laloon to come in this way, like loons there, loons there, loons there. You probably want to reinforce this area more and stay away from this one for as long as possible, so you only lose, say, maybe 1 or 2 loons before the tanking gets there. Oops. Then from there, as the hounds come up to here, you want to reinforce to come in from there, and then the same here. You can reinforce here, and then that way you can finish off here with like a heal spell. And that way you can just flow around the base, and yeah, this way it works nice and easily, and so on. Okay. No. Let's bring that one back up. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's bring that one back up, and you'll see how everything will go around. So key points that we look at is we want things to move fast from this area to this area. As things move fast from there, then we want things to move fast from this area through, and then that way it's pretty much you've got this area to finish on. So you want to have full health balloons around here, and then that comes through there. Well, let's go through and take a look how this attack went. So we've got the golem that's came in there. Whoops. The golem has come in there, the golem's gone in, we've got some Valks here. They're going through creating the funnel. The king's just got the aggro there. As that's come through, bowlers in, there were bombs there. Come through, we've taken out one area, taken out the CC, the king's still up, we've still got a few bowlers up. We'll start the Lalo. As the Lalo's coming in, everything is there. We want to speed up this area. Lovely. That's moving across the base, and as you can see there's nothing here, everything's just going to path around the outside, so you're very limited to what can shoot your hounds, your loons, which is fantastic. And since that's there, the hound's coming across, you're going to lose 1 or 2 sacrificial loons. Everything's coming through, you speed it up. As you speed it up, it comes, got the heal spell doing that. Heal spell was a little bit off, the heal spell should have covered this area here, but oh well. Yeah, it's what you get when you're moving through and you're not too sure. Yeah, that would have saved the loons from getting any sort of damage there. You've got one back end loon, just a little bit tanking, so that way you lose 1 instead of 3. And you got extra sort of stuff, and that's the base done. Lovely. Let's speed this up and finish it off. And look, even the queen survived. That one. Lovely. Well, that's all she wrote. I'll see you later.